Hey guys, this is ShyGamerMaile and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I've been really busy for the past month, but things are finally starting to calm down and just in time because I really wanted to preview this game for you guys. This is Fire Emblem Three Houses. For those of you not familiar with it, Fire Emblem is a strategy RPG series. It's very old. It's one of Nintendo's oldest properties, basically. And some of you might be familiar with the game that was not the last game, but the game before that, Fire Emblem Fates. It has a bit of a notorious reputation among the Fire Emblem community for having some of the most polarizing games in the series, simply because a lot of people didn't like what those games did narratively for the series, but they did like the, the gameplay aspects of it, especially Fire Emblem Conquest. But I've been tracking this game ever since its development was announced like several years ago. And Fire Emblem is absolutely one of my favorite series, and this game looks absolutely phenomenal. So I'm just looking forward to playing this so much. So let's jump right in. This is a blind reaction to this game, so I hope you guys can tell how excited I am. And I don't know a lot about what's going to be happening in this game. I've kept away from any spoilers of any sort. So this is going to be really entertaining. So let's jump right into new game. So we have two difficulties, normal and hard mode. Normal for beginning and intermediate, and hard for advanced. So I'm going to play on hard mode for now. I believe you can always drop down if you have difficulty with it, but you can never go back up. So I'd rather start hard rather than like regretting not having the challenge. And there's casual, where units are resurrected after battle, and then there's classic, which is the way Fire Emblem used to be, where when a character dies, they die for good, you can't use them anymore. So I'm going to actually go casual. I will eventually do a classic playthrough of this game, but that'll be on my own time. For now, I just kind of want to get lost in the story and in the gameplay. So casual. And do I want to connect to the network and play online? Yes, I do. The server is undergoing maintenance. Okay, so we'll just have to do that later. Be nice and quiet so you guys can watch the cutscenes.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die.
Oh my god.
Die. You took everything that I loved.
Oh my god.
He's gone now, Mother.
Wow.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Wow, that was an opening cutscene. Wow.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
That was a brutal opening cutscene. Oh my gosh. That's probably one of the most graphic openings I've ever seen, not just in a Nintendo game, but in a Fire Emblem game. I mean, Fire Emblem's always kind of had mature themes in it because it's very much a series that's based around war and conflict. But the earlier games have more of that characteristic darkness than the current ones like Awakening and Fates. So to see them go that far, to not be afraid to like portray how ugly war is just really cool. So this is, we get to choose whether or not we want to play as a male or a female. This is going to be our player character, our voiceless player character. I mean, they're voiced, but they're not going to talk beyond in battle. So, male or female, I'm going to choose male. Female, the outfit kind of bothers me. Just all the exposed skin and the weird belly window and the tights and everything kind of bothers me, especially because you're going into battles and that's what you're wearing. So I'm going to stick with the male. Yes.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a demon.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Okay, then I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
So the MC's default name is Byleth. You can name them whatever you want, but I'm just going to stick with Byleth. Yes.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
If we're gonna go with my real life birthday, then we'll go with, so November, Red Wolf Moon, be the 6th, so 11/6. Yes.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange. It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Really? So soon?
It is almost time to begin.
Just gonna fall asleep on me.
Hey, time to wake up.
Remire Village, Empire Territory.
Dream again?
I was dreaming about a war. I was dreaming about a young girl. I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Of course.
Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Oh.
Sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
So, I just saw his status go up, or his like/dislike go up. So, I guess this is like in Mass Effect, where if you say something favorable to a character, they can like you more or dislike you more. That's pretty cool.
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
We get introduced to our lords right away. Cool. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we'll just save in file 1. Oh, the little pixel sprite is motion controlled. How cute. I love that it's like the sprites from the 3DS. A skirmish at dawn. An inevitable encounter. All right.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
Okay.
The enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Select a unit, then move it close to an enemy. While your unit is next to an enemy, the command window will open. To attack, select the attack menu and choose a weapon. Okay. So this is kind of a standard of what Fire Emblem games look like during the gameplay phase. You have a bunch of units that you control, and each unit moves in certain ways or does different things. And they all have different attributes. So you have an axe character, a soldier character, an archer, some lancers, and then our dad, Geralt, is a cavalier. So we're just gonna head on over. Hold on. Let's see how good Byleth is. If I use an iron sword. Oh, we can automatically get him out, but let's try to move Claude in first, actually, and soften up this bandit, this thief first. Claude can come in and do an attack. A weapon will break. Okay, so weapon usage is back, so you can't use your weapons after a certain amount of time. Let's move Byleth in first. Oh, we can talk to Claude.
You guys, that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in such a remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Alright, so let's move in with our iron sword and finish this thief off. Cool.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Alright, so this is pretty standard so far. Let's move Edelgard in, and we'll move her even with Byleth for now.
Aura about you. You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Let's just keep her there, and then we'll move Dimitri up and talk.
We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Alright.
We'll advance while protecting.
Take up... Okay, so we have terrain bonuses. Terrain actually changes attributes. So you can see here it adds defense and it makes your units harder to hit. So we'll just move... We'll try to move all of our characters further into the forest. So I think I'll have Byleth in front of Edelgard in case. And then we'll position Claude here. And then we'll move Dimitri right up next to Byleth. I think they'll come in next turn. Or they won't. We'll have Byleth move up into the forest territory and wait.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Okay. Then we'll move Edelgard in over here. We'll move Dimitri up here. And then we'll sandwich Claude in between these two. Actually, let's see. How far can you move? Let's actually keep Claude back here a little bit.
Saw that coming.
Alright. Someone gonna move in? Okay.
Fine opportunity.
Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability and do not allow for follow-up attacks. Okay. Let's learn. So this is kind of like, this is your special move, and before you would trade HP for it in games like Shadows of Valencia, you would just trade HP for it, but in this game I guess you use up weapon durability, which is pretty neat. Okay, so let's actually have Dimitri attack here with Tempest Lance. There we go.
Who's next?
Then we'll have Claude come in. There we go.
It's not luck, it's fate.
And move Byleth up a bit. I kind of want to give Edelgard a chance to attack because she hasn't had it yet. Let's use hers. There we go.
Witness my power.
Okay. I don't think we need that yet. Everyone's pretty good. Dimitri has a bit of damage, but we're still good. So let's actually move Byleth up a little bit. Enough to get them to move out, but not enough for them to reach.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
This music is so good.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Okay, so it's kind of like paired attacks, but not really. So we should keep the lords close to Byleth then. So we'll just have Byleth come up into this grass. We'll move Edelgard closer, then we'll move Dimitri in. And like always, we'll just keep Claude back a little ways. Whoops. Okay, come on, Claude. Wait here for a sec. They should move up. I don't think they can move. There we go. Oh, we don't want Geralt to steal the EXP though. So I think we might have Claude attack here just to make sure Geralt doesn't steal our EXP.
Never underestimate an outsider.
Okay. I want Edelgard to come around here and take out this guy right here.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Then I want... Alright, Byleth. Let's go for a Wrath Strike. There we go. I can't finish with Actually, Dimitri, come over here. Dimitri, finish him off.
I will get stronger yet.
We got an iron axe.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the beginning. But who once called me that?
So she has amnesia. Another Fire Emblem character with amnesia. Actually, another JRPG character with amnesia. How surprising. Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child's just saved your life. And what does that make you?
But I didn't say anything about you being a child. I'm less than a child?
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Thank you.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
What will happen when time resumes?
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
That's a nice way of saying you'll die, or a descriptive way of saying you're dead.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
It's not like I planned on dying, but okay. I'll just stay here and wait to die. Keep time frozen until I'm safe. Turn back the hands of time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. The thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
That was the perfect end to this stage. How funny. Dimitri was the MVP. Let's save there.
Captain Gerald? It is you. Goodness, it's been ages. Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery.
Alois acted like Geralt was raining on his parade. How funny.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. That's correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
He's like, you should have said no, because then I'd have an excuse to leave.
Captain, you aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Nothing creepy, just a girl who talks to me in my head.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a captain.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. It would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Yeah, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
Your intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to gain power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
There, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery, begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
Really? I do like ancient history, so...
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
Wow, Edelgard.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Say how you really feel, Edelgard. Edelgard? I think it's Edelgard. Say how you really feel, Edelgard.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Claude. Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking underneath. She's a fine young woman, but I feel as though she's always evaluating me, probably.
I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping.
Alright guys, so that's it for part 1. I stopped right at that save screen, so I want to do another half hour. I really want to dive more into this game with you guys. I really enjoyed part 1. It was so much fun. I love Dimitri, Edelgard, and Claude. They're so different from one another, but they have great chemistry with one another. And Byleth is kind of just a step in for the player for now, but each choice kind of gives a little bit of a tinge of personality. So it's like you are the player character, but not in an intrusive way, which I really, really like. So next time we're going to head into Garreg Monastery with the 3 lords and see what is going to happen in this next part of the game. Looking forward to sharing it with you. So I'll see you guys next time. This is ShyGamerMaile signing out. See you guys in a few.